All right, Denver, Colorado, Joe Rico, Alex Ramirez, the final word. We are back, and so are the Denver Broncos. They win against the New York Jets, 13-11 in quite the defensive performance. What an incredible game. I am now joined by my partner, Alex Ramirez. And Alex, you talk about a defense that dominates, 9 sacks. And as Clubber Lang once said, prediction, pain, baby.
Yeah.
Welcome to pain. 9 sacks, Broncos win. Your thoughts as the Broncos move to 4-2?
Man, I'll tell you what, 9 sacks, Joey. 9 sacks, 13-11. It went down to the last couple minutes of the game, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they let the Jets hang out there for a little bit.
They were
the
whole game, not a little bit.
0-5.
The whole thing.
And I'll tell you this much, Joe. What a great victory after a game in Philadelphia that was supposed to be their signature win. This might be their signature win, Joe, because this is a team that has been on the road for over 2 weeks, and now they get the dub, man. And this is something nice, man.
Let me just say this, it's 4-2. I'll take it. Nobody remembers at the end of the year when they're doing the playoff seedings. All this is an AFC West win or AFC win. And, I will say this. It's exciting that the Denver Broncos are back. You and I covered some bad teams here the last few years. We had a little taste of the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
But, now at 4-2, the Broncos put the pressure on the Chargers to win against, I believe they're playing the New York Giants, right? And Russ.
Yep.
So, we'll see how that works out. But you know what? The Denver Broncos continue down victory lane, and they're 3 in a row, right? That's 3 in a row?
That's 3 in a row, Joey.
So, I mean, that's what you want, right?
The NFL, every victory is so important. Doesn't matter if you win by 1 or you win by 20.
Yeah.
A victory is a victory. And the Denver Broncos went over the pond. That's the team, mummy. That's the team, mummy.
Yeah.
And they got the dub today. It wasn't pretty, but they got the dub. Jets had they poured it all out, Joey.
Man.
They did everything they could do.
Dude, the Jets played a hell of a game.
They did. They did a great
I got to give credit to the Jets. I thought they might lay down. No, the Jets came out here and they played balls out, dude. I would say this, you're a football player. Anybody who's a man like you and me, men's men, and you see somebody who lets their balls hang out like that, dude, those guys, they put their balls out there, right? I mean, this is a man's game. This isn't baseball, or this isn't like touch football or flag football.
No.
You can get your head ripped off in this league, right?
This is big boy football.
Big boy, right?
Yeah, big boy football. Great victory for the Broncos.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of the organization and Sean Payton, who and I are great buddies. All I'm about to say is, man, these guys came out.
Sean Payton didn't win this game. The Denver Broncos defense won this game.
9 sacks. Are you
Man,
kidding me?
I could have coached this team today, man.
But 9 sacks, though, that's a lot, man.
Dude,
I mean,
dude.
There are teams in the NFL that don't get 9 sacks the entire season, Joe.
Dude, they're literally, and it's funny, you're being a smartass, but you know what? You're true. There are literally teams that last year only had 15 sacks all year. The Broncos are on pace to break the NFL record held by the Chicago Bears of 72 sacks.
Really?
The Denver Broncos are on pace.
85, 84?
Nope. 1984 was the year before there. They had 72 sacks. That's currently still the NFL record held for the last 41 years. That record is going down. Jonathan Cooper, dude, whatever you're doing, Jonathan Cooper, and let's keep it private.
I was watching the pregame.
Dude, Jonathan Cooper's a freak.
I was watching the pregame. And
I love that guy.
They had a back shot of him. His back muscles.
They're bigger than your legs, dude.
Dude, his back biceps.
Yeah. His
Or like,
triceps,
I was
dude.
like,
His tries,
I'm
dude.
like, what the hell?
Dude, his
man?
tries are bigger than my calves. And that's not normal, dude.
And that's not Nick Bonito. Nick Bonito, by the way, got, I believe, a half a sack.
We'll check it out, Nick. Will you check out the sack stats and send that out to us? Let us know what happened there. We are live from number 38. Come on out. I see my good friend Jojo Pergola is now here from Vinola's Italian Market. He'll be joining us soon. We have our good friends Sadie and Sean Leffel from Grease Diva. They'll be joining us soon. We have Tony Thompson from the Colorado Sportings. And live from London, Mummy and Daddy, it's Yes, Troy Renck. Yes, from the Denver Post. And Alex,
You gotta give him some time. You gotta give him some time.
well, he's going to be doing an hour. Here's what he texted you, Alex, and me. He said, guys, I'll be doing an hour's worth of interviews after the game. And after a game like that, I believe him. Because you know what? First of all, if you're on the offensive side of the ball, you better be kissing some major ass on the plane ride. You know what? You owe this one 100% to the defense. And no offense, look, I'm not saying Bo Nix sucks or this guy sucks. What I'm saying is the entire offense blew ass today. And if you think differently, you didn't watch the same game I did.
Those are pretty harsh words.
It's true, man. They blew ass. I mean, come on, man.
They didn't look
Sean Payton, 12. Come on. What did they have? 13 points? No, they blew ass, dude. You know what? Against an 0-5 team that didn't have a turnover all year.
Desperate 0-5.
Right.
Team,
I'm listening, man. I don't care. They won the game.
These guys are professionals. They win.
Kudos to the Denver Broncos defense.
They also get paid.
Right. I'm not saying the Jets played a bad game. What I'm saying is, big boy Sean Payton, Mr. Offensive Genius, you didn't do shit to win this game. Do you understand me? You didn't win anything to do with it. You had nothing to do with this victory whatsoever. This was entirely on the Denver defense. And what a badass bunch of dudes. I mean, you talk about some serious guys who are awesome. I mean, the Denver defense, that was real football. That's the football. When I was a little kid, they had a thing called the Orange Crush defense. And the defense ruled this town for years. 9 sacks, quarterbacks. We have Giorgio Pergola, who looks like he could still sack some people himself, man. He's what do you think Jojo's running about? 6'3", 230, 240,
225.
I think he's 230, man.
Yeah,
I think he's 230, man. And dude, he's still got some buys.
Kind of like a Kevin.
Still got some pecs,
kind of like a Kevin McHale, kind of like.
Yeah, I think he's more like a right outside. He reminds me of like a Bob Swenson guy or like a Carl Mecklenburg. He reminds me about Mecklenburg. What about Mecklenburg? What about Mecklenburg? He reminds you a little bit of Mecklenburg, doesn't he?
Here's the sack count. Here's
it is. Let's go ahead. Run it down. Run it down.
So we got Cooper had 2. Who's the other guy?
Hey, man, let me see this, man. Let me see this, man. Come on, man.
I can't read this.
He entered the wrong guy this. All right, man. So we have Jonathan Cooper with 2. We have, whoa, man. You're right, man. I'm going to give it to you, man. Nick, man, did you take shorthand in school? Hold on, man.
What is that?
I mean, this is like military stuff. Hold on, man. No, these are acronyms, everything. Let me get that. All right, man. Zach Allen with 1. We have somebody with 1, man. I don't know who. If you can read this second guy, you get like a free gift card. All right, man. We had Ufanga with 1. We had Justin Strunau with a sack and a half, dude. Brandon Jones with half a sack.
Where's Benito?
Jonathan Cooper with 2. Benito, our man, Nick Benito. That's who it is. 1 sack for Nick Benito.
Yeah, 1 sack.
And Jonathan Franklin Myers with a sack too, man. Yeah, I mean, this was a team effort, man. Even Brandon Jones with half a sack, 2, 3, 4. I mean, the Denver Broncos with 9 sacks. Nick, I mean, just doing math, the basic math, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. There's only 7 sacks on here. There's only 7 sacks on this sheet, Nick. I'm sorry, man. I love you, man. Hey, it's all right, man. The Denver Broncos did not list 2 of the sacks, but I can tell you who it was. It was Nick Benito, who now has 9 sacks overall, leading the National Football League.
You got 9?
This guy is on pace. So he had 7 plus 2. That's 9. I'm going to tell you, Nick Benito on pace to shatter the NFL sack record.
Remember when Mark Gastineau had that record?
Well, yeah.
And then Strahan
and remember,
had it, and then
did you ever see Mark Gastineau take a shot at Brett Favre? Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
Mark Gastineau. Oh, sorry. Mark Gastineau. I've got a video I watched a while ago at a charity event, man. And Mark Gastineau, to be honest, has gone down a bad road, man. I love Mark Gastineau.
Hey, man, I'm not talking. Hey, man,
listen,
I'm talking. I mean,
Brett
you could bring it up now. Joe Clucko.
Yeah.
The sack machine.
New York Sack Exchange. New York Sack Exchange. Yeah.
Listen, Joe.
There he is, Bill Foss.
Yeah, Bill Foss from Suave Tequila has just showed up.
Suavecito in the house, baby.
Everybody's out here right now celebrating.
Right there with Dion. That's you, baby.
Hanging out with the final word. Right there. It is badass. We are happy to have everybody out here. Come out to number 38. Joey, what's number 38?
Love it, baby.
Where's number 38 located?
Well, it's right on the corner of 36th and Chestnut. Make sure you come on down. They'll be partying until 5 o'clock. You got the 11 o'clock
Sunday
game.
night football as
Well,
well.
right, 8 o'clock, man. Hang out all day, hang out all night. Do what's called the marathon, where you got here for the 7 a.m. game. You stay all day. Get here at 10:30.
You get the breakfast.
Hang out all
the
night.
breakfast is over now. That's done.
I think the buffet's taken down, and they're about ready to start doing their world-class pizza, dude.
Yeah.
The pizza is unbelievable, man.
That brick oven pizza, Joey.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to tell you right now.
It's to die for,
World
man.
class. They got the mozzarella. They got the Italiano. They got the pizza that I like is the margarita. The margarita pizza there, man.
This is your place to come down on Sunday and hang out with us. We're here every Sunday, 10:30 to 12:30, but it's a special Sunday today as the Broncos are already victorious, 13-11. No previewing the show. This goes back to our roots. For any of you who've been with our history, we used to be the post-game show. Our first year on Mile High Sports,
13 years ago,
13 years ago, we were the post-game show. And it brings back memories because you know what? I'm big Bronco wins, and there were many of them that year.
I remember I had to go
We went to the Super Bowl that year.
Well, I remember I had to go back to the house after the Broncos game. And I had to go to sleep.
Yeah, and not only that, man, we'd get home around 11 o'clock, dude.
I wouldn't get home till like midnight.
Yeah, but it was the best of times, and this is the best of times. The Broncos moved to 4-2. Let's tell you a little bit about our lineup today. We've got great friends joining us. We have Giorgio Pagolo from Vinola's Italian Market.
There's B. Cunningham right there.
He is, B. Cunningham. Still looks like a fashion model.
The first lady of Suavecito Tequila.
The Suavecito got their stock rose quite a bit when B joined the team. Bill Foss from Suavecito will be joining the program. We have Jojo Pagolo from from Vinola's Italian Market. We also have our good friends Tony Thompson from the Colorado Spartans. They'll be joining the show here shortly, and of course Troy Renck live from London, Mummy and Daddy. All right, we're going to go to break, and we return, man. We're going to have our good friends Sadie and Sean Leffel from Grease Diva. They'll join the program next when you return to the final word with Joe Rico and Alex Mears on the Mile High Sports YouTube channel after a big Broncos win.
My name is Anthony with Plunge Plus Plumbing. We've been in business for 16 years. We service from Longmont to Castle Rock and everywhere in between. We specialize in service work, underground sewers, water heaters, drain cleaning, faucet repair. If it's in your home, we fix it. We also ensure that our customer service is top-notch and customer satisfaction is our utmost priority. Our motto is honest service, honest price. We're not going to sell you a bunch of stuff that you don't need or that you don't want. We'll just take care of the issue at hand and be on our way. Most of the time we can get there same day. If you need plumbing, give us a shout. 720-434-5832. Or you can reach us on our website at plungeplus.com. We are proud sponsors of The Final Word.
My name is Anthony Mayer, owner and founder of Game Time PDR. We're located in north part of Denver, 6825 Broadway, pretty much on Highway 36 and I-25. So we specialize in repairing hail damaged vehicles. My technicians have special rods, and the goal is to get the tools underneath the dents. And with the special lights and the angles, they're able to actually massage the metal back to factory standards. We offer a done-for-you service from top to bottom. Literally, the customer doesn't have to do anything. They bring their vehicle to us. We get them under our specialty lights. We write up an estimate, submit them to the insurance, get it approved from the insurance, get it in production, get it washed up, and get it back to the customer. We do waive deductibles up to $1,000, and anybody that mentions the Colorado Spartans, we're giving them a $200 gift card. Go Spartans!
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bill Foss, the owner and maker of Suavecito Tequila. Suavecito Tequila is unique from any other tequila for three main reasons. The first one is my agave farm in Mexico. It's an hour and a half south of Guadalajara, and it's up in the mountains at a 7,000-foot altitude. So we have mountain-grown agave. Americans hear about mountain-grown coffee and mountain-grown grapes. They never hear about mountain-grown agave, okay? Only 8 or 9% of all tequilas are made with Highlands agave, and it's superior to Lowlands agave. Number two, I extra age my tequilas. To be a reposado, it has to be stored in a barrel for 2 months. I keep it there for 9 months. The añejo has to be in the barrel 1 year. I keep it 2 years. The extra añejo has to be in the barrel 3 years. I age it 5 years. That extra aging just gives it more body, more texture, and more flavor. And last but not least, We're the only tequila that adds 2% agave nectar back into the tequila. This little bit of agave nectar eliminates the burn going down your throat. Makes Suavecito tequila the smoothest tequila you will ever drink.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is blasphemy. This is madness. Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender.
This is Sparta!
Rico, Alex Maris, we are back at the final word. The Broncos with a big 13-11 win over the New York Jets across the pond, Mimi. And they do win 13-11. They survive and move to 4-2 in the AFC West, currently in first place for the time being. Chargers played later on today.
I don't like when they say first place.
Well, hey,
now,
man, they are, though, right now. Man, they're 4-2.
Yeah, but guess what, Joey? The season doesn't end today.
I understand, but hey, currently,
but if you want to get motivated
listen,
and be
man,
inspired,
Alex,
yeah,
what
right.
place are they in? They're in first. I mean, I don't know what else. I'm reporting
But
the
the
news.
season doesn't
Well,
end
I
today.
get it. I didn't say they're going to finish in first, but statistically,
Cool.
they're 4-2.
I'll play.
All right,
I'll
so
play along.
Play along. Thank you.
I'll play along.
Play along with statistical
I'll
facts.
play along.
This is why he's a bad mechanic. Now, do you understand what I deal with? We have the lovely Miss Sadie Leffel from Grease Diva Garage in Frederick, who we love, and we've done so much with over the past month. I've been a customer now. I put some money into the business. They're good people. Alex is great. He got an education a little bit. We'll talk about that soon. I don't know how much he learned. We're going to find out in a minute because Sadie's going to quiz him.
I have a lot to talk about.
It's going to be a minute. So let's first start with Alex. Tell him a little bit about Grease Diva Garage.
Start,
you want to talk about the Broncos?
Sadie, what do you think about the Broncos
Yeah,
winning?
yeah, talk a little bit about the game.
Yeah,
It was
the
close.
good
It was
games,
exciting,
close.
right?
I
I
love
liked
those
it.
kinds of games, man. It's fun when they're close and it keeps you on the edge of your seat and engaged. And
That kept us on our
love,
seat.
love. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
amazing.
That was huge.
Good time.
What do you think, Alex? You're a big
I was
lineman.
a little worried, man. You're going to lose to an 0-5 team after you just beat the Super Bowl champions
Yeah.
last Sunday, and then you come out to the London. The Broncos have been. You guys got to think about this.
They looked like they
Broncos
were
have been
asleep,
but the
dude.
Broncos were on the road for like 14 days, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's true.
So for them to come out and regroup themselves, hey, listen, a win is a win. I don't care how ugly the win is. It's a win.
Well,
right?
hey, man, they
And the
got
Broncos got the dub, and that's what happens. Listen, Grease Diva,
Okay.
we're hanging out with Sadie
Yep.
LaFell, located at 3540 West Highway 52 in Frederick, Colorado. Colorado's #1 mechanic in Frederick, Colorado, serving Frederick, Erie, Firestone, Tacoma, and the northern part of Denver and the metro area. Give them a call, 720-731-3000. One more time, that's 720-731-3000. They are a women-owned, operated shop that was founded in 2017 by Sadie.
Yes.
Sadie, talk about your business, man, because we were just out there, and we'll talk about
Loved
the
it.
classes here in a minute. But
class coming up.
man, that was your. First of all, let's talk about your business.
Yeah.
And what was your vision behind it here at number 38? By the way, you love number 38, right?
I love coming down here.
This
I have
place
the
is
best
crazy,
time
isn't it?
every time. The staff is amazing.
Yep.
You guys are amazing. The atmosphere is amazing. These huge TV screens. I love coming down here. We like to hang out here all day. We just may today.
Talk about Grease Diva Garage.
Yeah. So Grease Diva was founded in 2017. The real premise behind Grease Diva Garage was that so many of my girlfriends would come to me and say they felt stupid or mistreated or talked down to at your typical automotive repair shop. And so I decided to take my knowledge combined with my business experience and provide a space where women can come, and we're going to be really transparent with them and really talk from a space that women can understand. So for example, I talk a lot about I compare tires and makeup and mascara. Most people would say tires and shoes. Tires and mascara there's a connection there, ladies. And I really I just wanted to hold a space where women can come and feel like they were respected and heard and transparent, and they had a mechanic that was transparent with them. And I feel that I have developed that and created that at Grease Diva Garage.
Well, attending the class was really a treat. Alex and I went up there on a Saturday. It's the first Saturday of every month. We expect to see a lot of people up there 1st of November, which is the first Saturday this month. Yeah, the first Saturday. Sorry. Yeah, you got the 4th. It is the 4th. Okay, great. I don't know about that. I might contest that 4th thing.
Okay, whatever.
Anyway, go ahead. So anyway,
it's
I believe it's the 1st of November. But anyway, so at the end of the day, this is where you need to be, because I got a great education. We were making fun of Alex, and I learned just as much as Alex, and I thought it was great.
It's not women's.
No, it's not. It's a universal class. It's definitely not just for women. And what I learned is how little I know and how easily I can get ripped off and shredded if you go to the wrong mechanic.
True.
I mean, I think the one thing that's great is I think that it's convinced me that you get what you pay for.
Yes.
And if you want to go to the least expensive mechanic, that doesn't mean you're going to get your problem fixed. That means they're going to take every shortcut possible and do every cheap thing and make you think. And then you're going to be right back with the problem again 3 to 6 months.
Very possible.
Whereas if you go to a good place, it's going to last a lot longer, the repair, and there's a much better chance you won't take it back. Or if you have to take it back, that these people will work with you on the second repair. Is that fair to say?
That's very fair to say. Yep.
Talk a little bit about Grease Diva and kind of their policy with customers, because what I really believe is once you start a project, you're in it to win it, and so is the customer. Talk about your projects, because that is kind of what I think that this shop is known for, how to take your dream car and make it real at Grease Diva.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Joe. Sorry.
That's okay, Joe, Jim, whatever. Call me when dinner's ready. That's all I care about. Go ahead.
Yeah, so one of the things we really, really love to do at Grease Diva Garage are the big projects. Take those classic cars and take the story behind it, because I can guarantee you every classic car has some story. It was dad's when he passed away and it was in the barn for 10 years. It was mom's first vehicle. Whatever that story is, we love to take those and bring those stories back to life. So one of the things, just like you talked about with the warranty and so forth, when we start to work with anyone on a long-term project, you're very involved. We meet with you weekly. Any step we take, anything we see, we bring you into the project. We ask your opinion. Do you want to do this? Do you want to go this direction? Now is a good platform. Do you want to go from what you traditionally have into an LS engine, for example? Whatever it is to make it custom for you is really where we thrive, and we love to work with that. And our team is experienced with all of that. We have master certified technicians. We have a younger gentleman who's been with us for a long time, and he is just a sponge. So everything that you talk to him about, he is happy to support. So those are some of our favorite things, are those classics and really turning them into projects.
Joey, did you know that 60% of customers in auto mechanic repairs, whether you're going to just to get your lights checked, your brakes checked, your tires fixed or rotated,
those are done by women.
60% of women.
Yep.
All right. And I'm going to include myself. So 61% of people that are uneducated. And I'm going to say,
a drink,
I
whatever.
don't care, man. You know how much money they spend a year because you're just not informed? $150 billion a year to get your stuff fixed, your car understood, to check those codes that you might not be aware of what might be happening with your car. Because a brake light turns on. Oh my God, I don't know what that is. Well, guess what? This past 2 Saturdays ago, we went out to Grease Diva Garage, and Sadie put on a performance of a lifetime
Amazing.
A clinic.
A
2
clinic,
hours. And you know
literally.
what? She caught my
I feel like I took a college
She
course.
caught my
literally.
attention for 2 hours, man. Listen, 2 hours. I was
Which
listening.
never has happened before. Literally, I have no idea.
I was so attentive to just listening what she was saying about what is important with your vehicle, what you need to check. Joe, got my backpack right there. It's right to the left.
Sure, absolutely.
Can you grab that, please?
Yep.
Give me 1 second, please. This is like real live
YouTube, live
stuff.
television.
Hold on. There's some live stuff
TV.
here right now that we're going to check right now.
Yeah.
And I got stuff because I am prepared, Joey.
You are.
But what we do and how she explained some of the basic commonalities of how to get your vehicle fixed is understanding your vehicle checklist. Sadie,
yes.
Can you please go over some of the stuff that are just simple things that you can just go over and look and understand your vehicle, please?
Yeah, so I'm actually going to show this. So this is our vehicle checklist that I created. And literally what this is you can do this by yourself. You can do this with a friend. You can have a party, whatever it looks like. But basically every month you want to make sure that you're checking simple things, your engine oil, your window operations. And I'm talking about your back seat, because how often do we get in the car through our back door? Never, rarely. And so it's really important to make sure that your back windows are rolling up and down, mainly for safety purposes.
Because maybe you don't use them, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So you need to check them. Just roll them down real quick. Tire tread and pressure. So you want to be able to check your PSI. You want to check your tread depth.
PSI is your pressure.
It's your pounds per square inch, Alex.
Okay. Oh, Alex, I was going to give him a chance to do
it. There's no way. We only have 2 hours. Sorry.
Listen, she's going over the checklist.
I got it. Go ahead.
And then your fluids and your belts. And, to me, from my understanding, most women are really intimidated by checking my belts. What does that mean? It's a simple flashlight. You want to go in there. You want to look for dry. You want to look for cracked. It's a simple 3-minute process.
I think it's hot when a girl checks her tires, dude.
Well, let me just say
this.
this.
Joe, she's not done.
Go ahead.
Well, get her going,
I thought you just made a statement. Can I add to it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm a guy also, and I would say this.
No, you're not.
I think it's just like when a dude can cook, when a girl can check her oil and stuff, it's a plus.
Okay.
One big good check mark.
So that's your monthly, and then every spring and fall you want to do the other simple things: headlights, taillights, turn signals, and then the other thing that I think most people don't do is walk their car. So you never know if you've got a back bumper hanging on by a thread, because we don't typically walk the whole around our vehicle. We just go straight from the door to our front driver door.
Yeah.
So that's something I encourage people to do twice a year. Just walk your car and see if you have things hanging off of it. And then finally your wiper blades. Something so simple can be so incredibly safety related that if you do not have good windshield wipers, your headlights don't work.
Dude, that was dead last night coming back on 93 from Boulder. I had no wiper blades.
Oh, pouring rain. Yeah.
Jeez.
Well,
scary, right?
Hey, real quick. One thing I learned up at the class is that these things that you just take for granted that are going to work, you need to get these maintained. Just the basic stuff.
Simple
it's
things.
important to get your oil changed. It's important to change your pads when they need changed. Otherwise, when people hand you these big bills, it's because you didn't do anything. And you told a story about somebody who did no oil changes for 100,000 miles. And literally, you had to put in a new engine.
Yep.
Talk about how important, we're just going through the motions with this, right? But these are real people watching the show, and they have real cars, and they are going to end up at Grease Diva one way or another, sooner or later.
Yeah.
But how do we make it that we do the basic maintenance, and maybe we come up and we do a vehicle inspection and we get an oil change at first? Isn't that important to kind of say, hey, this is coming up in 3 months, and kind of be able to prepare for that versus I didn't do it, and then everything's due at once,
Everything's
right?
falling apart. Yeah. So that's one thing. Great question. So that's one thing that we do at Grease Diva Garage. Every oil change, we do a free 35-point inspection. And what we do with that information is just let you know. We make sure that you're informed. We don't say things like, oh my gosh, your engine's going to explode if you don't do X today. But we're honest with you. If it's a safety thing, we're going to say today's the day. If it's something else, then we're going to say, maybe in 10,000 miles or whatever. We also check based on your mileage. So we have a couple of softwares that we're able to go in and look at what the required maintenance based on your mileage, and then we can also help you to start to prepare and budget for something like that. Some of those maintenance requirements, it can be a little pricey, and it just depends on the type of vehicle that you own in terms of pricing, but at least we can give you a head start on what you're prepared to tackle in the next month or 2 or 6 or whatever that looks like for you.
You are watching and listening to Sadie Leffel the owner of Grease Diva Garage, located at 3540 Highway 52 in Frederick, Colorado, 80516. Colorado's #1 mechanic in Frederick, Colorado. Erie, Firestone, Dacono, and the northern Denver metro area. There's no job that's too small or too big for you guys. You guys will get it done. Give them a call. I implore you. They have a 5.0 star rating. Google 720-731-3000. One of the things I took from the class last 2 Saturdays ago is that you have to really kind of vet your mechanic.
Yeah.
Or even when you're buying a vehicle. And you gave us many examples on Marketplace and when you're buying the car, the mileage, what the car has availability of left of the warranty, how many miles does it have? Does your mechanic have a certified master, certification?
Master certified tech? Yep.
Tech
Critical.
That's important.
Yeah.
These are all major points that you have to find out why you might take your vehicle down here and spend that money when it comes down to getting another vehicle or buying another vehicle or getting your vehicle served. Spencer opens it up.
Yeah. A little more.
Hey, Spencer, hold on, Joe. Talk about that real quick.
Yeah,
Talk about what what you taught us and how to understand and how to vet these situations because it's really important. It's really important.
There are so many mechanic shops out there, and I'm not going to speak poorly about any of them. What I'm pointing out is the critical components that you want in a mechanic shop so that you feel comfortable and you feel informed when you go to that. And the biggest thing is having a master certified mechanic. And the reason for that is because that is your last line. Your master certified mechanic is the one that's got typically 11 ASC certifications. They have 30 plus years of experience. There's very few things that these mechanics have not seen. So as we're bringing in that next generation of individuals, those younger people, they're really looking to your master techs to make sure that that things are done correctly. So that's the biggest critical thing. You also want to make sure that you're not going to people who are your backyard mechanics who say, yeah, I do all kinds of work on my own car. Well, that's fabulous. You keep doing that stuff on your own car because you're not touching mine. And the reason for that is because they don't have that. A lot of them, I can't say all of them, but most of them do not have that experience. And some of them will cut corners just to be able to make that extra buck. And that's one thing you want to make sure you're not going to. You want a technician that is going to do it right the first time. This is your family. Your fur babies, your friends, yourself that you're putting on the road. You're trusting somebody with the making sure that your vehicle is done well.
Your husband.
Let me just say this real quick. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but let me just say this because we only have a few minutes left. We have a lot of people who are getting on because we didn't have a show last week.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So I just want to say this.
Tony Thompson.
I trust these people with my vehicle. They are my people as far as where I go. However, I'm just going to say I'm not a classic car owner. And if you are a classic car owner, these have to be your people. And, Alex, he'll give you the location information one more time before we get off. But I'm going to reemphasize the emphasis on how important classic cars are to you and Sean. If you get nothing else out of this segment and you have a 72 Roadrunner and you want to restore it, you want to make it the car your dad left you, we got so many more segments where we will tell some more stories because they're endless. I mean, I could do a whole Grease Divas show for 2 hours with Alex, you and me, and we could have a great time. But on the fairness on a day like today, I'm just trying to share everything. What's the most important message for all the people who are going to keep listening to this? Because this is up all week. It doesn't end today. Everybody's going to be listening to this. What is the most important message you want to get out to all of the people listening as far as classic cars and even if they're not that, why they're going to go to you over the next week?
I would say the most critical thing, if you take nothing else out of this particular show, I would love to see you at our shop. I invite you anytime. We are very transparent. You'll see
you are.
You'll see the lifts when you walk in where you're able to see the work being done in your car. My biggest takeaway from today is whatever automotive repair shop you choose, make sure that they say yes to transparency.
And that's it, Joe. I mean, once again, this is Sadie.
You want to give them their location information?
Yeah, 3540 Highway 52 in Frederick, Colorado, 80516. Again, Colorado's #1 mechanic, Frederick auto body shop, mechanical shop. I see her puppy out there.
Low rider.
Low rider.
Tell you what, that's a beautiful dog. I
Erie,
love you,
Firestone,
dog.
Dacono, Northern Colorado, and Denver metro area. give them a call. I implore you, listen to me. Money back guaranteed. Your job will be taken care of. Give them a call at 720-731-3000. One more time, 720-731-3000. As this relationship continues to progress, we're going to get to know Sean and Sadie a little bit more on a personal level.
Yeah.
Finding out what exactly, what their likes are and what their background is a little bit more, and understanding them on a personal level, because it's good. You can say so much about what they do, but let's find out who they are.
Well, sure, we're going to peel back some of the curtain.
I want to know.
There's only so much we want everyone to know about any of our sponsors. However,
Grease Diva Garage is also a proud sponsor of the Colorado Spartans.
Sure.
We
It's
are.
running down
Yay.
a little bit. Hey, which is why we got to get rolling today. Sadie, first of all, though, we joke with you. I know you like different teams in the NFL, different basketball teams. You like the Nuggets, so you like the Avs. You like a lot of the Denver teams, and you like the Broncos, too. They may not be your first favorite.
She likes the Buffs.
Well, of course, but it's a lot easier for her to root for some teams others.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say this, but it's exciting for all business owners in Colorado when the Broncos do good.
Absolutely.
That's what we're really concerned
Such
about.
a great game.
And please take your vehicle. Especially if you're in Fort Collins, if you're listening to this and you're in Brighton, if you're in Adams County, this is a mistake not to go to Grease Diva. Sadie and Sean will educate you on how and what's really wrong. Hey, Sean was transparent with me just a couple days ago. I have a car problem. I'm bringing my car to Grease Diva tomorrow because it's a car that they have some vested interest in. And I'm going to say this. These are great people. It's the perfect place to take your vehicle, especially if you're in Broomfield or Westminster. There's no other place to take it. Hey, I will talk to you again in 2 weeks. I believe you and Sean are alternating. Maybe we can have like a lounge setup where we can have all four of us. I'll check.
How do you
see
like
whether we
this
can get it done?
second part of this? I mean, this
What do
whole
you think
bar
of
is a
this?
studio.
Yeah, what do you think about this?
You like the original studio, right?
I like this.
I like this better.
I like being able to, because I get
do.
to watch people interact with us. I get to see things. I get to kind of see what's happening.
Because I love this too.
Hey, I love both of you, but we got to roll. Make sure you take your vehicle to Grease Diva. All right, when we come back, we have Jojo Pagolo from Vanola's Italian Market. He joins the final word next when you return on the Mile High Sports YouTube channel.
My name is Anthony with Plunge Plus Plumbing. We've been in business for 16 years. We service from Longmont to Castle Rock and everywhere in between. We specialize in service work, underground sewers, water heaters, drain cleaning, faucet repair. If it's in your home, we fix it. We also ensure that our customer service is top-notch and customer satisfaction is our utmost priority. Our motto is honest service, honest price. We're not going to sell you a bunch of stuff that you don't need or that you don't want. We'll just take care of the issue at hand and be on our way. Most of the time we can get there same day. If you need plumbing, give us a shout. 720-434-5832. Or you can reach us on our website at plungeplus.com. We are proud sponsors of The Final Word.
My name is Anthony Mayer, owner and founder of Game Time PDR. We're located in north part of Denver, 6825 Broadway, pretty much on Highway 36 and I-25. So we specialize in repairing hail damaged vehicles. My technicians have special rods, and the goal is to get the tools underneath the dents. And with the special lights and the angles, they're able to actually massage the metal back to factory standards. We offer a done-for-you service from top to bottom. Literally, the customer doesn't have to do anything. They bring their vehicle to us, we get them under our specialty lights. We write up an estimate, submit them to the insurance, get it approved from the insurance, get it in production, get it washed up, and get it back to the customer. We do waive deductibles up to $1,000, and anybody that mentions the Colorado Spartans, we're giving them a $200 gift card. Go Spartans!
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bill Foss, the owner and maker of Suavecito Tequila. Suavecito Tequila is unique from any other tequila for three main reasons. The first one is my agave farm in Mexico. It's an hour and a half south of Guadalajara, and it's up in the mountains at a 7,000-foot altitude. So we have mountain-grown agave. Americans hear about mountain-grown coffee and mountain-grown grapes. They never hear about mountain-grown agave, okay? Only 8 or 9% of all tequilas are made with Highlands agave, and it's superior to Lowlands agave. Number two, I extra age my tequilas. To be a reposado, it has to be stored in a barrel for 2 months. I keep it there for 9 months. The añejo has to be in the barrel 1 year. I keep it 2 years. The extra añejo has to be in the barrel 3 years. I age it 5 years. That extra aging just gives it more body, more texture, and more flavor. And last but not least, we're the only tequila that adds 2% agave nectar back into the tequila. This little bit of agave nectar eliminates the burn going down your throat. Makes Suavecito tequila the smoothest tequila you will ever drink.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is blasphemy. This is madness. Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender.
This is Sparta!
With millions of page views every year, ColoradoPreps.com is the #1 source for the high school sports community to keep up with the latest news and scores. From football and volleyball to basketball and softball, ColoradoPreps.com provides a year-round hub for coaches, friends, and family to stay connected to their favorite schools and athletes, and keep an eye on their rivals. Covering high school sports from the peaks to the plains, you always get the latest at ColoradoPreps.com.
All right, Joe Rico, Alex Ramirez back here live from number 38 here in Rhino. Broncos with a big 13-11 win over the New York Jets.
Holy moly.
How does that sound? A big 13-11 win.
Let me say this. Jojo Pagolo from Vanola's Italian Market is our guest, and he couldn't have said it any better. And I'll say this, Jojo, it sounds beautiful because it's a game in the last 8 years the Broncos would have lost. I've watched so many of these games where the Broncos at the very end lose the football game on a last-second field goal, and you walk out with a really bad taste in your mouth.
I thought that's what was going to happen.
I did think that's what was going to happen.
One of you showed up.
But
you showed up.
You
after
showed
the game
up
was
and said
over.
that, yeah.
So you did right.
I'm sure you were listening, probably in the car or whatever. But at the end of the day, what I do have to say is what's beautiful is the 9 sacks. And the way the Denver Broncos, who at the end of 3 quarters have had the New York Jets had 78 total yards. Mm-hmm. So when you have a defense like that, JoJo, and you and I have both, and Alex, we've all seen a defense like that a time or two in Colorado. Yeah. When you have that kind of defense, you can go a long way in the playoffs. But let's face it, this fancy stuff is over in the playoffs. It's cold. You got to have a defense to win a couple of these road games. Were you impressed? How could you not be impressed with that kind of performance today?
Yeah, I mean, they're the only ones that didn't look like they were playing in mud today.
Yeah.
You know, the both offenses were dreadful. But how much of that was due to that Broncos defense? Quite a bit. I'm just saying, thankfully, and I don't know what it is. I like Justin Fields. I know I'm in the minority. I like Justin Fields.
I've always liked him since Ohio State, man. He's a baller.
I just think we're lucky that the coaches still want to try to make him a stat. I mean, if that's the offense you're going to run, you may as well have kept Flacco in New York.
Yeah.
That guy can move, but they don't move him at all. I mean, even if they moved him as much as we move Bo Nix, we'd be in trouble. But that being said, if they're going to sit him back there, 9 sacks. Thankfully, we had them. We needed all 9 of them today.
Yeah,
including that last big one there at the end on 3rd down.
I'm scared, man.
That's huge. That's huge. Right now, you are listening to Jojo Bergola, the owner of Vanola's Italian Market, located at 7750 West 38th Avenue in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. Give them a call. They are now open till 8 p.m. Dude, that's sick. Now you can get some dinner over there, man. That place is awesome.
Yeah.
Give them a call. It's 303-421-3955. But I gotta dive into some really juicy stuff, man. Your wife, co-owner of Vanola, is also now doing these videos once a week, maybe twice a week now. She puts out these
a couple times a week.
I think they've gone viral. I'm pretty sure these videos have gone viral.
It's ridiculous. And she explains, like, for example, the Philly cheesesteak the other day. She had the peppers, the onions, the meatballs.
Yeah, that Italian roast beef.
What's that
beef,
Italian that dessert?
We did the lobster tail, the cannoli. Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's taken a life on its own at this point.
It has.
Because everybody now looks at how she eats it and she describes it. And then Alex, what's my name as well, she does a lot of your social media work. She sends me all these videos all the time.
Yeah.
On the process from how it starts. It's all about social media, man. It's about getting the product and where it started from. They pour the cream inside the cannoli. They're building the steak. They're building the sandwich, the baked bread. Man, does your wife know what she got herself into with this, man?
I don't know. It's funny how it started. It just was her sister, who's my baker, Marla, and she said, you know what? Let's make a video of you eating that cannoli.
It looks
the eclair was the first one, and she said, "Okay, let's do it."
Yeah,
let's do it. And so my wife said, "You know what? I don't mind. I don't mind making a fool of myself on video. If it happens, it happens." And
the funny thing about it,
people have just
hold on. The first one, the very first one, which I think is might have been the most biggest one, is you had just made a sandwich for your wife, right?
Oh yeah.
And then you walked in the background. You're like, honey, what are you doing? She's like, babe, I'm on a live video. He's like, you're like, okay, enjoy the sandwich. And that made me even want to go more and get another one. Listen, I go out there. You've seen my father, Joey, and their family are out there.
Sure, I love seeing you guys there.
We go out there to support you, and I love the Italian sandwiches. I had the lasagna, Joey. I mean, if we don't participate with our sponsors, then we don't. I mean, it doesn't represent.
Yeah, I mean,
I've
been participating with him for about 50 years.
Yeah, he used to work for his old man.
Yeah,
I get it.
No, not his old man, but the guy.
The original owner.
Yeah. I would say this: the family has been it's been the Pagola family name for well over a decade now, I believe, and it's a great. I think it's been an improvement. Frankly, I think a lot of the recipes have been, really, really well done. You know what I mean? I think the recipes for this entire restaurant, some have never changed, and I think some of the additions though and some of the things you've done I think are genius. But I will say this, I think it's also good you kept some of the old traditions, because some of these people would freak out. I know some of the Ficos and some of the guys that the old Italians from our neighborhood would really trip out if you change some of these recipes. What kind of thoughts go into the menu and everything that goes in there?
Oh, there's consults that with you. Is that you and your wife?
Yeah.
I
think that's JoJo. I'm pretty sure.
And that's something that we've had to walk that fine line.
Yeah,
we've got Joe's family who's been shopping there for 50 years.
Yeah,
we've got tons of new people moving into the area that have never heard of Vanola's before.
I see new customers all the time I'm in there.
Mm-hmm. And it's we have to walk that fine line of keeping enough of the old school and enough of the original, interjecting new life into it to keep the new. Yeah,
I was honestly looking for a lobster. I was like, lobster tail?
Yeah.
What is that? I'm like, is there going to be a lobster tail?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, it's great pastry.
But the way how they had it formatted, Joey, it looked like a lobster tail with a dessert.
It's amazing.
I haven't had it.
You got to get it.
I haven't had it. I'm diabetic. I can't.
I know. No, you eat stuff. Look, come on.
I can't do it.
All right,
hold on, JoJo. When I see about all you guys are doing over at Vanola's, and I've been there multiple times. Joe's been there a million times. But when I went with my dad, we had that lasagna plate, which honestly, right now, in my ranking, and I'll just say it, that was. There's people that there's only like 6 or 7 tables you can have lunch at, 8, 9 tables. There's a lot of people that come for lunch, man.
Oh yeah.
And
a lot
just
of
to have a
people
bite
lunch.
and go and get out. And it's not like a overly heavily meal that you eat. You just grab a bite. I took half my lasagna home. ate it again at nighttime to eat it. But my point is that you have established a clientele, and there were businessmen, guys in suits, and attorneys and doctors that were just sitting there every day having their cup of coffee, having their dessert and the food. Man, listen, man, it's going to grow, and it's growing. It's growing more and more. You just bounce the hours to 8 o'clock.
Yeah. And
what made you make that decision?
Well, we're a food place. We got to be open when people want food.
Yeah.
The 50-year history of the place, it had never been open past 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And so, to be honest, it was long overdue.
Yeah.
And I said, we've been fighting a lot of things over there with the construction traffic and everything like that.
Yep.
And so it makes me kind of think outside the box where I have time to say, all right, let's open up new avenues here. Let's get some more people in here that don't usually have a chance. And there's a lot of people that say, hey, I love your place. I'd love to get there, but by the time I get home from work, you guys are closed. Well,
I was going to say
that's no longer an issue. So
just last week, it was 6:30, and I wanted spaghetti. I couldn't get, normally go there. My mom, me, we went 7 o'clock. We're at Vanola's. Dinner's taken care of. Everybody's having a great time. My mom doesn't have to cook. I don't have to cook.
Yeah,
that's what it's about,
And I love the fact, Joey, that JoJo has. You could take and bake it to your house.
Yeah, well, that's one of the options, especially with the lasagna and the pizza.
Dude, that thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll put our lasagna up against anybody's. To be honest, I will. I try it everywhere I go just to see if I like. I'm proud of what we do, but I'm not too proud to say, hey, this is the only way to do it. I like to test our lasagnas, our cannolis, our dessert cannolis.
Well, the other thing is the sausage rolls and the meatball rolls that you can find right in the refrigerator case.
Yep.
I think it's 8 for $20. I get those on every week, pretty much. I get a half pound of Capicola, a half pound of Nello Provolone. And what's great is you can also get pastries and do everything at once.
Sure.
Where you get all your bread. And that's really good to have a full service. I get rolls for sandwiches. Then I get the sandwich meat. I also get Italian sausage. Then I go to the freezer case. You can get John's, all the frozen, the manicotti, the stuffed shells. And these are authentic things that people make for the holidays. If you're going to have an Italian meal, this is what you're going to have. And these are things for years. I mean, this isn't just a week or two.
Sure.
I've been eating the John stuff. It's a little more expensive than what you get at the groceries, but again, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's night and day difference.
At the end of the day, Joey, I mean, we were there, and my dad's like, hey, so I've had the Italian sandwich, I've had the lasagna, and right now, my focus is the desserts because my dad's a dessert guy, Joey. All right.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, listen, this is a place will be institution, which it already is. It's been there for 49 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 52
years.
52 years.
Yeah,
1973.
73.
So we're now bringing in a new generation of new people that want to go there and have a cup of coffee or have a donut or have one of your desserts. Your coffee. You guys make coffee. You guys make cappuccinos and lattes. And you can start your day in the morning at Vanola's and you can end your day with having some lasagna at nighttime.
Sure.
I love that. And I love the fact that it's all family oriented. And you're so grounded, man. You're so grounded. Your family's grounded. Your wife is amazing. I mean, everybody just seems to be on the same page. Alex is awesome. Your social media girl. She sends me, I'm like, hey, Alex, I need this video. She's like, boom, done.
Yeah.
And it's great.
All of our staff.
You guys
we're so proud of that.
Same direction, man. That's cool, man.
Yeah, we get constant compliments, reviews left online, everything. I mean, I tell the staff, we're blessed to have all of them because everybody from the front staff to the cooks to the dishwasher to you name it, I don't hear anything but rave reviews about all of them and how everybody treats them like they want to be treated.
That's
they're
because
like, man,
it starts from the top with you.
Well, first of all, I mean, knowing you on a personal level and getting to know you a little bit through our association with coaching, I think that it's valuable to know that JoJo Pagolo is an outstanding father, great husband, wonderful person in the community, somebody that we're proud to represent. I mean, to be honest, the food can be great as you could ever get, and it is. but that's probably not the reason why we want these guys to do good. They are great people at the counter that I've known for years. Always treat my mom just amazing, and that's kind of service
Dude,
you don't get a whole lot.
And listen, my dad
Amazing
and I had just come back from a funeral, and we were there. It was an afternoon, and I wanted that lasagna, Joey.
Yep.
JoJo came out, spent like 20 minutes with us. He wouldn't let us eat.
Really cool.
He would have stopped talking.
Yeah, it was cold by the time you got to try it. You still liked it.
Hey, but that's
listen,
good.
That's how it works, though. That's family. And my dad was like, "Hey, man, this was awesome. Good food, good people."
Yep.
I mean, it's a location. It's a destination location.
Yep.
And I'm telling everybody right now,
well,
they're only going one way. They're only going one way.
Well, the other thing is there's catering going on now. I mean, there's a lot of holiday parties that are going to be coming up.
It's
talk
going,
a little bit about it. I mean, so I don't want to jump the gun.
If anybody wants to reach our catering department, the best way right now is shoot us an email, catering@vanolasitalianmarket.com. And we're about to get that whole menu online and everything, but we've kind of had done a little soft launch of it over the last month or two.
Didn't we get you guys some big event?
Somebody called that said they had heard us talk about it.
Those live videos are big.
We need more. We're going to be coming down there in the next week or so.
They're located at 7750 West 38th Avenue, West Ridge, Colorado. Give them a call, 303-421-3955. Listen, guys, I implore you. I tell you, Joe worked there when he was 19 years old.
I mean, I love that place,
I go down there all the time. I wanted to go get an Italian sub yesterday.
Still tell stories about Joey working there.
Yeah, that's
hey, Joe.
That's good or bad. Hey, I wasn't married then.
Listen,
for the record,
this is my own selfish reason. I wish you guys were open on Sundays, but it's God's day, so you got to relax.
Well, I was about to, but now that I got to do the show on Sundays, I said,
man.
I'd rather hang out with you guys.
I'm going to say that you guys, I want this guy Sundays available, man. Hey, real quick, though, it is a sports show. Let's flip it over to the game. And we Alex told me about 10 years ago, he let everybody know that the whole city does better when the Broncos, Nuggets, Avalanche. I mean, it's just common.
Business owner, I can attest to that.
I think it's very true.
Buffs won.
I mean, Buffs win, Broncos win. I think one thing I've learned about being a coach, there are some ugly wins. And, you got to have those along the road to winning anything.
Not care. A win is a win.
A win is a win is a win. Talk about today because it certainly wasn't the purest expectation, but hey, they got the job done.
A win is a win. I will agree with that. The only thing that makes me nervous is this, whatever we're rolling out on the offensive side of the ball is becoming a trend.
Yeah.
That's what's making me nervous is that week to week we will get a flash. And I mean, even, when we drove down there, I think we only ended up with a field goal.
Right.
There in the fourth quarter, but where is that in those?
So let me ask you this,
middle quarters.
If we didn't have those 9 sacks, would the Broncos have lost today? Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
I agree.
For sure.
Well, and I think the other thing is, though, I mean, I'm trying to look at
is really struggling.
And how many penalties again today? And it's not only the number of penalties, but the situation. We go from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6 to 3rd and 16, and take us. We don't value, I'm saying we don't value. Yes, they're professionals. They value it, but
I'm gonna we got to
value points a little more. We leave so many points out on that field. It makes me want to pull my hair out.
Here's what I think.
Hold on. You guys remember the greatest show on turf?
Oh, yeah.
Remember
we're not anywhere near that, man.
No, but can you imagine if they had that offense?
Well, here's why.
Guys,
let me just tell you why. This is very simple. All their money is spent on the defensive side of the ball. Look, you got a rookie quarterback, rookie deal. You got Cortland Sutton, fair enough. Ingram got a little money.
Where was he today, by the way?
Not much. Not much from him the last 2 weeks. Haven't seen him the last 2 weeks. But
he should be putting on a missing report.
All right, but I mean, here's the thing. Troy Franklin's a rookie. Marvin Mims on a rookie deal. I mean, you're relying on RJ Harvey's a rookie. I mean, they don't look at that compared to Nick Benito, big contract. Patrick Surtain, Zach Allen. I know, but I'm saying this is what they paid for, is to win the 13-11 game.
Yep.
I'd feel worse if this was 38-36 because the offense isn't paid to win these games. They're paid not to lose. But I will say this, as the playoffs go, and you're facing better teams,
Not sustainable.
that's where you're going to need to score
Not
27 points or you're going to get blown out. Well, we saw it in Buffalo last year. It wasn't sustainable because when you play the big boy teams, they're going to put up 31 and 34 points. And that's just the way the playoffs go now in modern NFL. There's no more 18 or 6-3, old school games. A defensive battle now is what you saw today, but there's not a lot of those in the playoffs. They want some offense.
Make a lot of valid points, Joe, but at the end of the day, man,
they want.
Remember that defense for the Bears, JoJo?
Oh, if it was like
85?
Yeah.
85. Yeah. McMahon was just he
was a puppet.
He'd do anything.
Right.
Is that where we're at this point with this team? Because honestly, the offense doesn't seem to improve. Yeah, we got the Joker. They called him
Evan Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram. Yeah, he's not
they seem to be forcing him the ball a little more.
Starting to look like that?
And I'm hoping they don't, at Cortland Sutton's sake, start forcing it to Ingram.
Our defensive line is
they're beasts.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, we got to get wrapping it up. We got a bunch of people coming on the show today.
Good. Yeah.
Where they located?
Hey, man, it's my favorite place to go for lunch and now also for dinner. 7750 West 38th Avenue in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. And let me help you out. That's about 2 blocks west of Wadsworth on West 38th Avenue.
Let them do the heavy lifting for dinner, man.
Dinner. Grab a pizza, lasagna, sausage rolls. You can get meatball rolls.
Kids are at practice.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Let's go take care of it.
How many people
Let's
have
go to
sports?
Vanillas.
Right? You have sports, you have practice, kids going to practice. Also, you can give them a call at 303-421-3955. And let me just say this. Sometimes it's easier. I like to call ahead when you're ordering to go, especially for lunch.
I like to go in there.
Well,
and order
you go in, but let me just say this. If you're going to lunch
some of the cooks there,
at 11:30, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I would call ahead.
You can order off our website as well.
JoJo, what's the website real quick?
VanollasItalianMarket.com.
Wow.
Go to VanollasItalianMarket.com. You can,
that's good. You
can pre-order right on there.
And if you really want to get hungry, go to the Facebook page at Vanollas.
Hey, listen, don't. I'm going to tell you, it is definitely an R-rated page. No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Listen, no.
I'm kidding. It's completely funny.
It's called
I'm joking.
Food porn.
Right. Well, whatever it is.
They call it. That's what they call it.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Porn.
Well, I would say this. The food alone is amazing, and I absolutely love all the dishes.
I'm sorry, man. Your wife, she particulates the onions and the peppers, and then she tells you about the baked bread and the sauces that go into it. I mean, it's just
look, man. You sound
like so much, man. I'm to the point. I'm like, I even put on a Facebook page. I'm like,
I'm getting hungry right now. I'm gonna get hungry right now.
I can't do it anymore.
All right, listen, man. I got to get rolling. JoJo, we'll be at Vanollas at least once or twice this week, like always.
I'm going on Tuesday.
Be good to see you guys.
For all of our listeners, make sure you make Vanollas your new home for anything Italian. Any kind of Italian food. You want to bring it home.
Final
go
word
to Vanollas
special
Italian
will be the
Market.
lasagna this week, man.
Hey, yeah. As a matter of fact, we'll talk coming
Get
up.
The lasagna.
Next segment. No. Next segment, we'll talk to JoJo about maybe getting a final word special.
Maybe I can go down there
final
and do a
word
video
special.
Like,
hey,
I'll eat the lasagna. And
we'll see. No, we don't. No.
I'm kidding.
God forbid.
I'm joking.
Look, man, we want people to go there.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, when you return, we have Tony Thompson from the Colorado Spartans. He joins the final word next with Joe Rico and Alex Ramirez on the Mile High Sports YouTube channel.
My name is Anthony with Plunge Plus Plumbing. We've been in business for 16 years. We service from Longmont to Castle Rock and everywhere in between. We specialize in service work, underground sewers, water heaters, drain cleaning, faucet repair. If it's in your home, we fix it. We also ensure that our customer service is top notch and customer satisfaction is our utmost priority. Our motto is honest service, honest price. We're not going to sell you a bunch of stuff that you don't need or that you don't want. We'll just take care of the issue at hand and be on our way. Most of the time we can get there same day. If you need plumbing, give us a shout. 720-434-5832. Or you can reach us on our website at plungeplus.com. We are proud sponsors of The Final Word.
My name is Anthony Mayer, owner and founder of Game Time PDR. We're located in north part of Denver, 6825 Broadway, pretty much on Highway 36 and I-25. So we specialize in repairing hail damaged vehicles. My technicians have special rods, and the goal is to get the tools underneath the dents. And with the special lights and the angles, they're able to actually massage the metal back to factory standards. We offer a done-for-you service from top to bottom. Literally, the customer doesn't have to do anything. They bring their vehicle to us. We get them under our specialty lights. We write up an estimate, submit them to the insurance, get it approved from the insurance, get it in production, get it washed up, and get it back to the customer. We do waive deductibles up to $1,000, and anybody that mentions the Colorado Spartans, we're giving them a $200 gift card. Go Spartans!
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bill Foss, the owner and maker of Suavecito Tequila. Suavecito Tequila is unique from any other tequila for three main reasons. The first one is my agave farm in Mexico. It's an hour and a half south of Guadalajara, and it's up in the mountains at a 7,000-foot altitude. So we have mountain-grown agave. Americans hear about mountain-grown coffee and mountain-grown grapes. They never hear about mountain-grown agave, okay? Only 8 or 9% of all tequilas are made with Highlands agave, and it's superior to Lowlands agave. Number two, I extra age my tequilas. To be a reposado, it has to be stored in a barrel for 2 months. I keep it there for 9 months. The añejo has to be in the barrel 1 year. I keep it 2 years. The extra añejo has to be in the barrel 3 years. I age it 5 years. That extra aging just gives it more body, more texture, and more flavor. And last but not least, we're the only tequila that adds 2% agave nectar back into the tequila. This little bit of agave nectar eliminates the burn going down your throat. Makes Suavecito Tequila the smoothest tequila you will ever drink.
With millions of page views every year, ColoradoPreps.com is the #1 source for the high school sports community to keep up with the latest news and scores. From football and volleyball to basketball and softball, ColoradoPreps.com provides a year-round hub for coaches, friends, and family to stay connected to their favorite schools and athletes, and keep an eye on their rivals. Covering high school sports from the peaks to the plains, you always get the latest at ColoradoPreps.com.
I played with arguably the best corner to ever lace him up in Champ Bailey. And guess what? He too was victimized by certain plays, but he never gave up. And that's what I see in PS2, right? The idea of never giving up. Yes, you may get beat, but he is a complete corner.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is blasphemy. This is madness. Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender.
This is Sparta!
My name is Anthony with Plunge Plus Plumbing. We've been in business for 16 years. We service from Longmont to Castle Rock and everywhere in between. We specialize in service work, underground sewers, water heaters, drain cleaning, faucet repair. If it's in your home, we fix it. We also ensure that our customer service is top notch and customer satisfaction is our utmost priority. Our motto is honest service, honest price. We're not going to sell you a bunch of stuff that you don't need or that you don't want. We'll just take care of the issue at hand and be on our way. Most of the time we can get there same day. If you need plumbing, give us a shout. 720-434-5832. Or you can reach us on our website at plungeplus.com. We are proud sponsors of The Final Word.
My name is Anthony Mayer, owner and founder of Game Time PDR. We're located in north part of Denver, 6825 Broadway, pretty much on Highway 36 and I-25. So we specialize in repairing hail-damaged vehicles. My technicians have special rods, and the goal is to get the tools underneath the dents. And with the special lights and the angles, they're able to actually massage the metal back to factory standards. We offer a done-for-you service from top to bottom. Literally, the customer doesn't have to do anything. They bring their vehicle to us. We get them under our specialty lights. We write up an estimate, submit them to the insurance, get it approved from the insurance, get it in production, get it washed up, and get it back to the customer. We do waive deductibles up to $1,000, and anybody that mentions the Colorado Spartans, we're giving them a $200 gift card. Go Spartans!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender.
This is Sparta!
With millions of page views every year, ColoradoPreps.com is the #1 source for the high school sports community to keep up with the latest news and scores. From football and volleyball to basketball and softball, ColoradoPreps.com provides a year-round hub for coaches, friends, and family to stay connected to their favorite schools and athletes, and keep an eye on their rivals. Covering high school sports from the peaks to the plains, you always get the latest at ColoradoPreps.com.
Played with arguably the best corner to ever lace him up in Champ Bailey. And guess what? He too was victimized by certain plays, but he never gave up. And that's what I see in PS2, right? The idea of never giving up. Yes, you may get beat, but he is a complete corner.
All right, Joe Rico, Alex Ramirez. We are back live from number 38. Broncos with a big win, 13-11 over the New York Jets to move to 4-2, temporarily taking hold of first place in the AFC West. And, you know, when you talk about first place football teams, I am so proud to announce another partnership year between the Final Word and our great friend Tony Thompson and the Colorado Spartans, a team that we fully expect to be in first place at the end of this year in the National Arena League. They came so close last year.
Field goal away,
hey, man, not
you
even a field goal. We were a half a foot, man. We were 6 inches away, man. Truly a game of inches. I know the field goal was wide by about 6 inches. We're saying the same thing. Anyway, we have Tony on live. And, you know, Tony, First of all, before we get to your special guest, let me just say the Spartans, with the signing of Stephen Newbill Jr., Sam Ammon back, some big name free agents that have been signed already by the Spartans and some more to come. This looks to be a banner year. And, one thing I found out about you is beneath the calm exterior, Tony's one hell of a competitor. I mean, Tony wants to win. Yeah. And not only that, he wants his sponsors to win. He wants every one of us. He wants us on the broadcast team to win. Yep. I think it was surprising.
I like how you say that, Joe.
He seemed like such a mild-mannered guy.
Everybody to win.
But there's a fiery competitor beneath the embers, and I think that's what you need if you're going to carry an organization that's going to run with 200 sponsors and is going to run the best professional organized broadcast team in the league and is going to have championship aspirations. You need a guy like Tony.
At one of the largest arenas in Colorado, man.
Well, it's true. He's not playing in the rec center. No, he's playing at the Denver Coliseum, a legitimate 10,000 seat arena. Yeah. And by the end of last year, we were halfway to filling it up. And the new motto this year is called Butts in Seats. Yep. And Tony has told me, your job, my job, our special guest Rhonda from Service Master's job, Tony's job, everybody's job is to get butts in seats this year. We expect the Denver Coliseum to be over 75% full for every Spartans home game this year. And that's a modest goal. I mean, I think Tony would say it needs to be full, and I'm shortchanging it. But my goal, Joe Rico, is endorsing 75% full.
Joey, can I talk for a second?
Go ahead, man.
Before we can get started, we have to go backwards a little bit and recap what happened last year.
Sure.
What an amazing first year at the Coliseum. It was a tremendous crowd. It was a new experience for a lot of fans that did not anticipate a team like the Colorado Spartans. Interactive, a lot of fan based, a lot of giveaways. Halftime, we gave away so much. I mean, oh my God, it was amazing. My job as a ring announcer or MC at the Coliseum was just to have fun. And Tony and his team with the dance team made it so easy. And you, Joey, with Nick and I doing
great job on the broadcast
on the YouTube channel. It was awesome, man. And we were kind of like flying off our seats of our handles because the year before that, you guys were in Loveland, and it was a different experience because it wasn't that same kind of market, Tony. Now the Denver market, where you guys are slap dab in the middle of the Mile High City, man. Broncos, Nuggets, Avalanche. I mean, Rockies. It's what it is, man. Talk about your first season here in Colorado at the Coliseum, how it transformed, and man, the expectations for next year is going to be out of bounds.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say is, if you haven't made it to a game, get your butt to a game.
Yeah,
first
man.
of all, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
once you come once, you're going to come again. It's the one thing that I met this little kid football team. Shout out to this little kid football organization, the Park Hill Pirates.
Yeah.
Those guys are amazing. There's about 300 little kids there, and they gave me an opportunity to speak to these kids. And afterwards, I had this handful of kids that came up, and they said stuff along the lines of, "Man, we want to play for the Spartans, or can we play for the Spartans one day?"
That's cool,
and what's so crazy is it makes me think of there's so many kids now that even if that's what it is, like, hey, maybe I can't make it to the Broncos, but now my goal is I want to play for the Spartans one day. That's amazing.
So awesome.
It's an opportunity to inspire some kids to keep playing football.
And so
I think that's so amazing. And then the fact that we are so in touch with now the community, now being here over the year that I've been here, I've been able to go to all these football practices for little kids, do a bunch of community events. I was at an amazing school event the other day with one of our other prop partners at Mike's at Red's Auto and Truck. But being able to impact so many youth, that's my ultimate goal. The Spartans are a football. Don't get me wrong, you're going to come have a lot of fun. You're going to see a lot of people fly over the wall. It's fun. But like my ultimate goal, I tell people, by the time I leave this earth, people are going to say, Tony impacted a bunch of people. Legacy. And so the fact that I get the opportunity to inspire kids, this was just yesterday. So just the fact that I can inspire some kids, it means a lot to me. And so I'm hoping that community outreach that we're doing that translates as well to those kids coming in to see it live and then getting them on the field to do some on-field promos.
Man.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So once you come once, you'll keep coming.
Let me say this. My 11-year-old Dion is hooked. You know, he's running around here. If you saw him earlier, he's got an AFL ball, Spartans ball, running around, holding it proud. And, you know, the one thing I was so impressed with was how well the Spartans represented all their partnerships. I mean, you know, when you told me the number of sponsors, I thought, oh my goodness, how are you going to get in these relationships you built, including your special guest today? You know, I mean, talk about how important your relationships all your partners. And if you're an entrepreneur who's listening to this broadcast, look, the Spartans are a great way to get your business name out there. Talk a little bit about the partnership opportunities that exist for the 2026 season.
Yeah, so what we give people opportunity to do is, and again, nothing against the Broncos by any means, but it might cost you too much to go advertise with them.
Sure.
And if you're a small business, it might cost you, you know, in the six figures, let's just say. That's too much for somebody to afford on the monthly budget. So what we give people, we have actually this year, we're going to do we're having the new digital boards by the concession stands. If you have Tony's Pizza Shop and you want to advertise for as little as $100 a game, you could do that now. Right. So we're giving people an opportunity to be in front of a massive crowd of up to 10,000 people. The online viewership, small things that we're doing, like advertising at the upcoming tryouts, which we'll get into.
Oh,
but
yeah. I got all that.
Rhonda with Service Master DSI here, she's gonna be one of our proud partners with that as well. But you know, for $400, you can advertise yourself in front of 100 athletes, a couple 100,000 views online. Go ahead and chat GPT or whatever it costs to get your logo in front of 100,000 people.
It's a lot.
We give you a huge opportunity to brand with us, but for me, it's to connect with the community because I'm not from here, so every new business that I meet is an opportunity for me to get to know a person and connect. Again, Rhonda, we'll talk about here in a second. We've connected on a lot of different things. She's been amazing to us. I get to go out with her and her husband to eat some dinner. Met her whole family. She's met my family. But you get an opportunity to connect with people that you normally wouldn't be able to connect with, and that's all through a partnership with the Spartans. And it's more than just advertise your logo on a big board. It's the connection that we make off the field as well.
And I'm gonna go and just connect, Joe. It's all right.
Yep.
Joe's okay. All right, you sure? All right. So there's a couple sponsors already here that are part of the Spartans. We got Suavecito Tequila. We got Receiver Garage. All right. Mile High Sports. Final word. It's amazing. You know, I did 200 reads for the
sure.
for the Spartans games, and you would hear all my promotions during the games and how you interacted with giving away so many things, Tony. And I think it's amazing that Colorado is really captivated with you, and people are really interacting with you as far as like, hey man, I want to do business with this guy. I like what they're doing. It's a great product. It's a new. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it's a new product because we've had the Dynamite before. We had John Elway and Kroenke Holmes, before. But at the end of the day, man, this is a product that people have gone behind, and you got the Coliseum, which is one of the greatest venues here in the state of Colorado to be involved with. And I just want to say, first of all, thank you for the opportunity again for believing in the final word because we bring the heat. As you can see, we are bringing the heat. We're bringing you different opportunities. All these different people that are here, there are opportunities for you to talk to, and they like you, and everybody seems to just gravitate to you. Why do you think that is like maybe it's your size or is it my size?
Probably, we're twins.
But what is it, man? We're twins. But what is it? But what is it, Tony? That people just like.
What I tell people is, I tell people I'm a down to earth guy.
I know you are,
and I know some people that, hey, I'm an owner and I'm at a different level than you maybe, but I still connect with everybody like I'm a small business at the end of the day. I don't care if the Spartans grow to a point where we're sold out every single game. You can't buy any more season tickets. People are waiting to come in the door.
I think it's going to get there soon.
I'll still talk to a guy at the front door that works at McDonald's. Like it doesn't.
Or the CEO of another a huge corporation, right?
Yeah, I could do both, but I like to connect with the everyday person because At the end of the day, as I say, I'm just a normal guy. I'm a normal dude. I have a small business. I'm
I
an
would say this:
entrepreneur.
you're far from normal. First of all, you're
I
extraordinary.
met all your
You are an extraordinary man. I'm so blessed to know you. Don't ever call yourself. You're far from normal.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're not
let's
normal.
bring on your special guest because we only have about 6 minutes, and I want to talk a little bit about one of your partners. We have Rhonda from Service Master, a company I'm quite familiar with. We'll get into that a little later. And Rhonda, first of all, I want to say welcome to the Final Word. How great is your partnership with the Colorado Spartans? I can only tell you we love Tony, but you've been involved with the Spartans. I believe this will be your second year with the Spartans as well.
Yes.
Well, talk a little bit about your partnership before I ask you about Service Master, about Tony and the Spartans.
So a word I would describe Tony is genuine. When I met him, he was very genuine. He's down to earth. He is down to earth. I've met his family. And it's good to partner with people like that because we're in a business where you work with people that you know, like, and trust. And if you don't know, like, and trust us, then you can't work with them or you have a hard time working with them. So I really connected with Tony. My family has done small businesses my whole life. So I like more of the small businesses. So that's how we got connected. And then, this is our second year. We were so excited after the first year.
Well,
Rhonda,
good.
Rhonda, you are the business development manager over at Service Master Restore. You guys are located at 18150 East 32nd Avenue in Aurora, Colorado. I don't want to give your cell phone out. Should I do that?
Yeah, you can get my cell phone out.
Are you sure?
Yep.
It might blow up.
That's okay.
All right, 720-602-8677. One more time. That's 720-602-8677. Listen, you can also send her an email at rhonda.fisher@smdsi.com or just simply visit her website at servicemastersi.com. And Joe, you mentioned she did some work for you at your house.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Service Master was amazing. We had a flood. The basement was flooded. It's the worst time of your life. Everything's a mess.
That was your mom's house, Joey?
Yep. And the first person, and what's great is people go through their insurance company for this. So when I found out Service Master was a preferred vendor of Travelers Insurance, which happened to be our insurance company, what that showed is credibility because I learned from my insurance agent, they gave me a list and there weren't 5,000 vendors on it. There was like 3. And then it was up to you. And I was lucky enough to choose Service Master. And, they came in and the house was a mess. There's a lot of bad stuff. There's mold. There's different things. There was a lot of, the whole basement flooded from every drain. So you can only imagine what was, what the cleanup was like. Service Master came in. They calmed down my mom, who was an elderly lady, and got the house in order and ready for the next step in the cleanup process within 48 hours.
Yeah.
They did, and they had a lot of work. I thought it was going to be a week. They were done in 2 days. Talk a little bit about how, what great work and what craftsmanship, because that's a lot. That's a great company. And they're there when it's really the worst time for people.
I try to tell people they're calling us on their worst day. Like,
that sucks.
They're devastated, whether it's a flood or a fire or asbestos or mold.
Oh, wow.
And we really try to bring some type of calm to the chaos and help people through the next steps. I did insurance for over 20 years, so I try to help bridge the gap between insurance and restoration and just calm them down in this really bad time.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just having somebody to listen to or being able to get out your frustration or having a sounding board. And so I try not to take it personal, and we just try to help them step by step.
So you deal
You guys did a
directly
great
with the
job.
insurance companies.
We do.
You let the person that is under stress say, you know what, I don't know how to even deal with this.
Yeah. Yep.
Let you guys handle it. Service Master Restore, get that taken care of, right? And you guys will handle everything from the beginning to the end.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. We do mitigation through the reconstruction, so we can tear down and build it back.
And then you guys will get the companies that'll come in and clean up the mess.
Yep.
And you guys have partners that'll have, like, flooding restoration and
we do that part.
carpentry and
Yes.
all that stuff.
Well, actually, Rhonda, why don't you go ahead and explain? I'm going to let you read the
Go ahead.
card just because
I-
the
I- I'm
lighting's
just-
bad.
I'm-
I love the question.
I think it's important, though, because
But if you look
everybody
on the back of the card,
listen,
she was
just so you know, my dad's house,
Yeah.
it's like the only house in the neighborhood that hasn't had a flood because he has clay molding, but he has that old build in his
Okay.
home, and everybody in the house in the neighborhoods, I told him, hey, you're about to have a flood. It's going to happen any day now. So we have to be prepared.
Right.
Tell us how we could be prepared.
Well, we do things like fire, water, mold, biohazard, and trauma cleanup, hoarding situations, and emergency board ups.
Okay.
We can also help if meth or fentanyl are detected in a home or a building because we do both residential and commercial.
Okay.
So we do the mitigation through the reconstruction, which means we're going to do the tear down, cleanup, and rebuild.
Yep.
Take care of everything.
We take care of
They can
everything.
do it all.
If we're not certified in a certain area like asbestos cleanup or mold, then we hire one of our vetted vendors to come in and do that.
I love that.
And if we're not certified in roofing or plumbing, we hire one of our vetted vendors to come in and do that.
Well, and you know what? One of the vetted vendors did the asbestos, was in and out of my house. And what's great is every vendor worked with my insurance company.
Yeah.
I had to do nothing.
Yeah.
My mom, and my mom's elderly. She, both Tony and Alex know my mother. She's a great woman, but she didn't, she's 91. She is not going to deal with this. That all fell on me. And it was so great the way Service Master and literally the actual cleanup price and everything. What's great is the insurance. If they don't agree with like the people doing the job, they're going to really aggressively look at all the billing you send them.
Yeah.
But if it's one of their preferred vendors, dude, they approved everything immediately because Service Master has such a great relationship with the insurance, and you're not going to get that everywhere.
Right.
Trust me. Don't go with somewhere that's not reputable, because if you're not with a preferred vendor, any of that work, it could be shoddy, it could be done wrong. And it's the beginning, all the way to the beginning to the end. But the beginning is the most important part. If the beginning isn't done right, the whole cleanup is really ruined.
Joey, how do you get a hold of them?
Well, Alex, go ahead, man. Or
Good,
I'll let Rhonda, you tell them. The lighting is really bad where I'm at. I'm just going to be honest. Can you read how to tell everybody how to get a hold of you guys?
Sure. You can call my cell phone directly at 720-602-8677, or we do have an 800 number, 800-954-9444. And give us a shot to come out and try.
Rhonda, can I put that on our Facebook page?
Absolutely.
On top of this podcast here, this interview? That way people can get informed.
That's like 60,000 people, man.
I mean, that's a little bit.
That might be good.
That might be
That's good.
Hey, you know what? How's your relationship with Tony? This is awesome, right?
I love Tony.
He's amazing.
We get along
love
great.
him too, man.
Yeah, he's great. You know what?
Really
You know, Rhonda, that he has a tryout coming up.
I do.
Hey, tell everybody about
Less
that.
than a month
We got
away,
about
the
3 minutes
Colorado
left.
Spartans are trying out at the Field House in Apex, Joey. Where you and Dion sometimes
Man, I love it,
go
man.
work out.
It's one of our places.
They're planning on signing 10 guys.
Wow.
We will.
10 guys.
I'm excited.
We're leaving 10 roster spots open.
Now, I'm going to go out. I'm
spots.
trying out this
I'm
year.
hoping we
I'm
have
trying
some
out. Just so you know.
November 9th, Joe. I think I can play tight end.
Maybe. We're going to try out.
I'm going to get out
We're
there.
gonna try
I'm
out.
going to. Why not me?
I feel like a lot of guys are warming up their
Can
shoulders
Byron
right
Cooper
now.
come and hit this guy? Or what? I mean, can one of these guys?
Sam Hammond
Sam Hammond coming across the middle.
girls try out?
Girls could try out.
Hey,
Yeah.
girls, any girls out there?
Hey,
Well, hold on. That's a different. I have a different promotion on that one. That's a dance team. They have
No,
some tryouts
he
too.
said they could try out for
girls
football.
can try out for
Football,
football
yeah.
too. Yes,
Hey.
they can.
Okay. Yes, you are correct. I
Yeah.
am so sorry. I am so sorry about that. There are some girls that can play some football.
Yes.
Unless you're as Brock Lesnar's daughter up at CSU.
Yeah.
Yes, I think she might be able to make the team. Other than that, I don't know. Hey, Tony, talk about what you are expecting on the 9th, man.
Yeah, so here's what it is. It's November 9th from 11:30 to 2:30 at the Apex Field House in Arvada. And we're leaving 10 roster spots open for that. We are going to find more local talent this year.
Okay.
I know some college guys that are going to be coming out there for that
All
have
right.
finished in the last season.
Yeah.
The goal here is to find more local talent. People keep saying, hey, how come everybody's from Florida or from Texas? There's some guys in Colorado that can play. Well, come show us.
There's a lot of Colorado.
So
ball.
this is put up or shut up time, right?
I'm telling people this is the
I like it.
American Idol of football. You can come and
Really?
press the coach,
Joe,
earn
we're
yourself
gonna
a
be
pro
there.
contract,
Joe, let's be there.
and you can play professional football
I'll tell you what.
next season.
Let me say this, and I just half-heartedly joking, but it was so fun to go out, run patterns and stuff like that out on the field. My son threw the ball. I fell in love with the arena game. And, Nick and I on the broadcast, we would watch so many great athletes, guys that could play in the NFL. I mean, Alex always jokes, we expect to see Sam Hammond leave not for another NAL team, but literally for an NFL team. Like, I think the level of talent is what surprised me. These guys were really good.
Some more. Hold on.
100%
I want to
committed.
know some more information. November. So you guys are planning on getting 10 potential guys.
We'll have
who could be
100.
on the
We're
roster.
limiting it to the first 100 athletes. Right now we have about 60 athletes that have signed up for the.
Guys, we got about 3 minutes left.
Yeah, they're pre-registered already. But you can find that on our go to Facebook or Instagram.
Yep, it's right
it's
here.
just Colorado Spartans on both of them. You can find us there.
Yep.
And then we're sharing something every single day for tryouts. So make sure you do that before the slots run out. And then what I do want to say is also at that you'll be able to see Rhonda as well. Rhonda is one of our proud partners of the tryouts. She's going to be out there. And I told her, I said,
I'll be out there. Joe,
I said, either her or her husband, one of them have to run the 40s. So you guys are going to be out there too.
We'll run.
Maybe run
We'll
a 40.
run the 40.
Test
We
it
ran
the
last
40.
year. I ran last year.
I'm going to cookie, dude.
Oh, we'll see.
I'm going to cookie. Also,
I don't know that he
listen,
actually ran last year.
The dance
We'll
team,
see.
also the Colorado Spartans dance team is doing a lot of tryouts and, dance expeditions as well.
Yeah.
But I wanted to single out one individual. That's my really
before
good friend.
Before you move on to that, I do want to say I do want to mention one thing here. I'm gonna give you guys a
got about
nugget.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a nugget here
Let it go, Joe.
of people that were one guy that we just signed.
Okay.
It's not released to the public yet, so you guys can get some insider information. But his name is Jordan Dominic.
Oh, yeah. Big time
former
buff.
defensive end
Big
from
time buff.
CU Buffs.
Yes.
We will announce him here shortly.
I love
I
that.
just want to let you guys know
Bring him on the
here,
show.
first
Man,
and foremost.
I
we gotta
thought
get
that
some inside
pass
info.
rush couldn't get any better.
Bring him on the
I'm
show,
going to
man.
tell you, man,
Yeah.
that pass rush is going to be disgusting.
We had the number 1, the number 2, and the number 4 ranked pass rushers in the league. Well, now adding Jordan
Man,
to the
he's going to be a
mix.
top 5 guy very soon,
He's
man.
going for Defensive Player of the Year as well. So that'll be fun to bring him on.
Sam Hammond.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man.
Hey,
Sam
real quick,
Hammond's
also,
not going to give that up.
I got to say
All
something.
right, man, we got to roll. Come
Hold
on,
on,
man.
man. You got to relax here a second. Local 455. I had no idea you knew my friend. Her name is Lorena.
Yep.
Great friend of mine. We grew up together, high school and college. She's married. Great, awesome, great family, great everything. How did that come to fruition? Because this is an amazing, amazing
just so you know,
organization.
I work. I constantly am networking. That's part of every.
And you
all
spoke
jobs.
recently at an event.
A massive event, AFL-CIO.
Yeah.
This is all the union workers.
Yeah.
That look, the local Teamster 455.
Yeah.
That's what she represents. That's what she's with there with Dean and all
Correct.
the crew. Yeah. But, the reason I got into that and hearing these people, all these leaders talk about workers' rights and protecting workers' rights, I thought it's inspiring because it's something that I've never grown up. I don't know union work. So to hear people basically say that we're protecting the working man so they can keep having jobs, not outsource some other things, I thought that was impressive. But I want that because at the end of the day, the people in our crowd are the guys that are hardworking guys.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity for them to get their family together for less than $100 to get 4 people to come with our family 4-pack that we sell. It's an opportunity for them to bring their whole family and have a hell of a time. So I told that crew, I said, hey, you guys represent over 130,000 hardworking people of Colorado. I want to see all of you guys come pack our stadium. Make sure it's loud.
It reminded me.
Hey,
hold
listen,
on,
man.
Joe. Remember that movie? Not Jimmy Hoffa. Was it Jimmy Hoffa?
It's the Teamsters, man.
Teamsters Union.
Yeah, I got it, man. So listen real quick because we got to run. He can talk. He doesn't realize there's other people coming on the show.
Yeah.
First of all, let me go ahead and talk to. Can I speak for a few minutes? You can shut up for a minute. All right. So real quick, Rhonda, first of all, thanks for making time for us.
Yes, thank you.
I would highly recommend Service Master. If you have any kind of repairs coming up, major repairs on your home, please give Service Master a call. One more time, give them your information to contact you, please.
720-602-8677, or you can call our 800 number, 1-800-8.
See, bad lighting.
954-9444. Bad lighting in here.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I will say this,
horrible.
Tony. We love you, man. First of all, thank you for making time for us as always. And you know what? It's going to be a banner year. I put a lot of pressure on the Spartans. I have high expectations. I firmly expect these guys to be playing in the championship.
It was disappointing.
Championship or bust. You can mark my words. That's this guy's mentality. That's my mentality. Anyone affiliated with this organization.
And that's your boy right there,
Nick
Tony.
Arch. Whether it's Nick, whether it's Alex, whether it's me, whether it's Rhonda, whether it's Bill Foss, anybody who supported the Spartans. All right, when we get back, the great Bill Foss, he'll wrap it up. We'll have the Suavecito halftime show, and we'll wrap it up here on the Final Word on the Mile High Sports YouTube channel.
My name is Anthony with Plunge Plus Plumbing. We've been in business for 16 years. We service from Longmont to Castle Rock and everywhere in between. We specialize in service work, underground sewers, water heaters, drain cleaning, faucet repair. If it's in your home, we fix it. We also ensure that our customer service is top notch and customer satisfaction is our utmost priority. Our motto is honest service, honest price. We're not going to sell you a bunch of stuff that you don't need or that you don't want. We'll just take care of the issue at hand and be on our way. Most of the time we can get there same day. If you need plumbing, give us a shout. 720-434-5832. Or you can reach us on our website at plungeplus.com. We are proud sponsors of The Final Word.
My name is Anthony Mayer, owner and founder of Game Time PDR. We're located in north part of Denver, 68.
So real quick, I want to talk a little bit about a live announcement. We have Bill Foss coming up in about 3 minutes. We're at the break, but Tony Thompson is going to make a live announcement right now. We couldn't quite get to this. A big name player is headed to the Colorado Spartans.
Maybe.
We hope. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Give me this guy's name.
So I'm doing this because I need him to smile a little bit when he sees this, okay?
Okay.
And I need him to say, yes, hell yeah, I'm going to come play for the Spartans next season. Right?
Okay.
Put a little bug in his ear. Try not to put pressure on him.
Come on, man.
But I'm putting pressure on him now.
Come on, man.
So this is the Paxton Lynch.
Good, baby.
We need him to come play
former
quarterback.
number one
Former
pick for the Denver Broncos.
For the Colorado Spartans
we love
next
it,
season
man.
in 2026.
Dude, that would be
Let's do it,
huge.
man. Let's do
Paxton,
it,
if you're
Paxton.
listening,
We
are
need
you
you,
kidding
baby.
me?
We want you on the
We
Spartans.
want you
man.
on the
We want you on
now.
the Spartans.
You know what that commercial goes? Championship. That's it, man. You today.
All right, thanks, guys.
Paxton Lynch, man. Let's go, man.
All right, man. When we come back, Bill Foss will join the final word.
My name is Anthony Mayer, owner and founder of Game Time PDR. We're located in north part of Denver, 6825 Broadway, pretty much on Highway 36 and I-25. So we specialize in repairing hail damaged vehicles. My technicians have special rods, and the goal is to get the tools underneath the dents. And with the special lights and the angles, they're able to actually massage the metal back to factory standards. We offer a done-for-you service from top to bottom. Literally, the customer doesn't have to do anything. They bring their vehicle to us. We get them under our specialty lights. We write up an estimate, submit them to the insurance, get it approved from the insurance, get it in production, get it washed up, and get it back to the customer. We do waive deductibles up to $1,000, and anybody that mentions the Colorado Spartans, we're giving them a $200 gift card. Go Spartans!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender.
This is Sparta!
With millions of page views every year, ColoradoPreps.com is the #1 source for the high school sports community to keep up with the latest news and scores. From football and volleyball to basketball and softball, ColoradoPreps.com provides a year-round hub for coaches, friends, and family to stay connected to their favorite schools and athletes, and keep an eye on their rivals. Covering high school sports from the peaks to the plains, you always get the latest at ColoradoPreps.com.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bill Foss, the owner and maker of Suavecito Tequila. Suavecito Tequila is unique from any other tequila for three main reasons. The first one is my agave farm in Mexico. It's an hour and a half south of Guadalajara, and it's up in the mountains at a 7,000-foot altitude. So we have mountain-grown agave. Americans hear about mountain-grown coffee and mountain-grown grapes. They never hear about mountain-grown agave, okay? Only 8 or 9% of all tequilas are made with Highlands agave, and it's superior to Lowlands agave. Number two, I extra age my tequilas. To be a reposado, it has to be stored in a barrel for 2 months. I keep it there for 9 months. The añejo has to be in the barrel 1 year. I keep it 2 years. The extra añejo has to be in the barrel 3 years. I age it 5 years. That extra aging just gives it more body, more texture, and more flavor. And last but not least, we're the only tequila that adds 2% agave nectar back into the tequila. This little bit of agave nectar eliminates the burn going down your throat. Makes Suavecito Tequila the smoothest tequila you will ever drink.
With millions of page views every year, ColoradoPreps.com is the #1 source for the high school sports community to keep up with the latest news and scores. From football and volleyball to basketball and softball, ColoradoPreps.com provides a year-round hub for coaches, friends, and family to stay connected to their favorite schools and athletes, and keep an eye on their rivals. Covering high school sports from the peaks to the plains, you always get the latest at ColoradoPreps.com.
This is madness.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is blasphemy. This is madness. Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender. This is Sparta!
All right, Joe Rico, Alex Ramirez, we are back to wrap it up on the final word. What an incredible show. Broncos win 13-11. Big victory. They moved to 4-2. Temporarily, they are in first place in the AFC West, pending the result of the Chargers game later tonight. We will get to Alex
later right now.
Okay, later this afternoon. All right, so anyway, we will get to Bill Foss, the owner and founder of Suavecito Tequila, the best starting lineup in sports: the Blanco, the Reposado, the Cristalino, the Añejo, and the Extra Añejo. But first, let's get to Alex Ramirez with the Suavecito halftime report. Alex, what are the scores today?
Here we go, man. Second quarter right now, 9 seconds before the halftime. The Cardinals are losing. It's actually halftime now. The Colts are winning 14-10 over the Cardinals right now. And Andy, isn't that weird?
Yeah, close game.
And then the Chargers game. This is weird, man. This is really weird. The Chargers are losing to the 1-4 Dolphins at home, 13-9. No surprise there, Joey.
A big surprise there.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Patriots at halftime in New Orleans, 22-16. Halftime, the Browns and Steelers.
Who's winning? The Saints and the Patriots.
Patriots 22-16. All right. And the Browns are 3, Steelers are 9 at halftime. Cowboys halftime report. There we go. Cowboys 17, Panthers 13 halftime. These all games have gone to
A lot of
halftime.
scoring.
Seahawks 13-6 at halftime against the Jaguars.
Wow, there you go.
In Jacksonville. The Rams at the Ravens 3-3. Man, that's a weird game.
Yeah,
And then
Ravens,
that's
not
it, man.
very good
That's
this
it.
year. Wow. All right. Well, what do you think, Alex? What's weird what's the weirdest one to you?
That Chargers game.
Yeah, I'll tell you that would help the
Chargers-Dolphins
Broncos quite a bit, man. If the Dolphins can hang out. Let's bring on our great friend Bill Foss. And Bill, you're a former coach, and even the ugly ones count. That was the weirdest game I've ever seen, and the Broncos gave the Jets every chance to have that football game handed to them, and they wouldn't take it. The Jets now 0-6. The Broncos now 4-2, and with the Dolphins, if the Dolphins hang on, the Broncos will be in sole possession of first place. Bill, how unlikely was that a couple weeks ago? I remember. You demand it.
Man, it has been an amazing time, Bill, with you over the last 6-7 years now. We've gone to the Super Bowl. We've done tons of amazing events. It's just amazing to see the crowd today, how you see it going
Nice
down
crowd.
here at number 38.
Yep.
Your beautiful bride is out here. She's just relaxing in the lounge, having lemonade. She's relaxing.
There she is. You can see B walking, and she's headed towards.
Most
She's headed this
beautiful
way.
lady in the world, man. She's just walking over here. She was doing some sewing. Bill, talk about number 38.
Bill's a hell of a salesman.
Talk about number 38 real quick. How number 38 is really established a lot of foundation groundwork for the final word and Miles.
There's got to be 300 people here.
Oh, yeah. This is an absolutely incredible place. I've never seen so many people out at a bar and restaurant, inside and outside, at 8 and 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible.
You know what? Alex and I were part of that. We had our breakfast a little early. They had a Bloody Mary bar out here that was pretty good. But you know what? Nothing beats Suavecito tequila. And if I could start every morning with Suavecito, I would. I usually wait till the evening, thank goodness, and usually have my first drink of Suavecito around 5 o'clock when I'm home. And it goes from there. But what I love about Suavecito is you get the full flavor and embodiment of a real tequila without the hangover or the illness, without the real, I need a lime, I need salt. I never once have had one lime or one grain of salt on any of the drinks that I've had with Suavecito tequila. And it is by far the best tequila and the best alcohol, period, I've ever drank. I'll put it against anyone, drink for drink. You can have any of the brands, any of it, whether it's the Blanco, the Cristalino, the Reposado, the Anejo, or the Extra Anejo, any of those. The best in the business. And it's all because of this man. He got an agave farm. He didn't know what to do with it. And boom, with the help of his son, Jeff, they turned it into just a pillar in the tequila community. Suavecito is a brand that everybody loves and everybody endears themselves. And what's great is our trip to the Super Bowl, so many people, you just handed them the drink. I don't want it. Oh my God, where do I buy it? And it's like that every time.
Every time.
How proud of you are you being the creator of this? Did you ever think it would get this big?
No, I didn't. Because I had never been in the alcohol industry prior to this. And now I'm in it. And sales are skyrocketing with Suavecito now that Total Wine and More liquor store chain made us a national liquor.
That's amazing, Bill.
Yeah.
Love it,
And they notified me a few weeks ago that they sell the top 100 tequilas sold in the United States, and Suavecito is their number one selling tequila.
That's amazing, Bill.
I can't believe it.
I'm gonna just a little throwback. Super Bowl 58 was in Las Vegas 2 years ago, and B and Joey and I and Danilo and Nate and Sean, we all went out there.
Bill.
And Bill, yeah, of course. Well, Bill's out there. Bill's out there.
Yeah, I got it.
So, anyways, the point is that I remember we were out there you and I were out there with Joey for like 5 days, and Bill stayed
Another 3 or 4.
No, he stayed like another week, man.
Oh, it was a while, yeah.
Because he had some promotions going on out there.
With Total Wine.
Yeah, and they built a castle of boxes of Suavecito tequila, which I still to this day don't understand how they did that.
That was a lot of tequila.
And they brought in all the representatives, their salespeople out there in Las Vegas.
It was amazing.
And just to see that picture after we had just gone home from Vegas after the Super Bowl, Bill, how proud were you when you saw that the support you have not only in Colorado, but outside the state and in Las Vegas of all places?
Oh, no, I'm very, very, very proud. And I can't be more proud of the fact that we're the number one selling tequila in
America, basically.
Yeah, in America, basically. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal growth. Our sales have doubled this year over last year, and last year's sales were 50% higher than the year before. That's the kind of growth
insane.
we're experiencing, and it's just wonderful to be part of it.
So what you're saying, Bill, is we need a raise.
Yeah, whatever. Let me say this.
I'm kidding. Bill.
Let me say this. The raise I want is just Suavecito for Christmas. But whether you're drinking it neat or in your favorite cocktail, Suavecito tequila has become the number one tequila in my mind in America. And it's definitely the fastest growing tequila in America. And it's done the old-fashioned way, but it's not. And it's the secret recipe. This is what you're missing, folks. It is something he came up with, the secret sauce. And we're not going to give it away because it's not even just the agave nectar I'm talking about. You've got a secret ingredient that nobody knows about. And I know because you told me over a couple late night drinks, and Alex knows because he was in Vegas with us at 1 a.m. But I'm going to say this. If you haven't had Suavecito tequila, you are missing out. And Alex, it's your favorite drink as well as mine. I've never seen you take to anything like the Cristalino.
To speak to, I love the Cristalino and I like the white one, the
Blanco.
The Blanco. The Blanco is my favorite because you can freeze it in the freezer.
3 minutes, Alondra.
So, Bill, real quick. Yeah. There's Highlands agave and there's Lowlands agave.
Yeah.
Right? It's just like Highlands coffee and Lowlands coffee.
Yeah.
So when you put those two together, there's a difference of coffee strain. And there's also a runoff period when it comes to the in Mexico, I believe it's from June to September.
Right.
Where the water comes down,
right.
The mountains, and tequila, and you have the opportunity because your pina gets a little bit bigger than the normal one. Can you explain that a little bit?
Well, actually, it's the opposite.
Yeah, it's getting smaller. It's because it's all sugar. But go ahead, Bill.
When it rains during that rainy season, central Mexico will get 40 inches of rain from June through September. Okay, my plants absorb as much of that rain as they can. The ground absorbs as much of that rain as it can. And the rest of the rain rolls down the mountain to the lowlands. So the lowlands agave farms got the same 40 inches of rain I got, but they got another 20 inches of runoff coming down the mountain. So come October, when the sun's out all day, every day in Mexico, my plants are growing like crazy. They're happy and big, and the lowlands farms still have an inch of water over the top of their ground.
Well, let me just say this because I'm going to flip it back to football. We got about 2 minutes to go. This is a big win, and you're the first one. You and Alex and me sat about maybe 7 years ago, and Alex and you said, hey, Alex said, isn't everything better when the teams win? You know, the Broncos, the Nuggets, the Avalanche. I guarantee you alcohol sales go up when they win because
Oh, yeah.
I want to drink. The minute we get off this show, the first thing I'm going to do is go to the table and say, hey, Bill, can I get a shot of Suavecito? But let me just say this. Suavecito is what I need. Everyone, you just go right on to suavecitotequila.com and get your Suavecito for the holidays. It goes
Absolutely.
quick. I've seen them sell out before. I'm not kidding.
Oh, yeah.
I have seen the shelves 100% empty the week before, and then it's too late. How would you recommend? I mean, it's a good time to start buying right now, correct?
Oh, absolutely. October, November, and December are the 3 biggest alcohol sales months of the year. And for Suavecito, they're astronomical. We're putting in November and December, we'll have our extra añejo in a special black boxes. That you can buy. You can see the bottle through it. There's a cutout so you can see it, but we made it so that it's a gift,
That's
so
cool.
that you can buy it and give it to a friend, a family member, somebody as a Christmas present.
I'm going to put you on the spot, Bill. I'm going to put you on the spot.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to put you and Jeff Foss on the spot. I think we should have a Christmas basket or a gift kit where all our listeners and all our followers all over the country, all over the world now, Bill, and all over your liquor stores that you do, maybe we could put a little Christmas packet together where we have a little gift pack where they can buy one.
Well, let's think about that and talk about that. Yeah, we can put something together.
I mean,
without a doubt.
Maybe it has a hat. Maybe as a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, there is some really cool Suavecito apparel.
There's
You're
a
right.
lot of
Alex.
great Suavecito apparel.
Look at you. I love the shirt he's wearing now. It's a Nike Polo.
That's all he wears. He's like Homer
Suavecito.
Simpson, man.
Yeah, he
He
does.
doesn't change. He always has the black one or the blue one. Dude.
Danny Bailey and Nick are letting us go. So listen, we got to roll. And I've always got to be the one who ends the show, do these things. But I just want to say this. We, without you, wouldn't have been the same last 7 years. We don't exist.
Without you, buddy.
And we love you. And there's nothing better on earth to buy for your family than Suavecito tequila from this man right here.
I will never forget Bill, Joey, when he went to my mom's rosary.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll never forget the support he's given me for the health of both our moms, all of our. He's been a pillar of strength for us.
He's not only a sponsor, but he's a friend.
He's a family. I'll take it further. For me, he's a family. He's a member of my family, man. He's not just a friend. Yeah, I mean, he's been a member of our family. The family we built.
Beautiful bee. Beautiful bee. Beautiful bee.
Look at her.
Look at her. She's
awesome.
She's so gorgeous.
Hey, anyway, we got to wrap it up.
Bill.
I do want to say
You're a lucky man.
A big shout out to our great friend, Tony Thompson, our good friend, Sadie and Sean Leffel from Grease Diva, our great friend, Bill Foss, our great friend, Jojo Pagolo from the Vanola's Italian Market. Look, these are great local merchants who love these teams.
That big guy
we love
there.
these
See
teams,
that big
man.
guy? He's like 6'9".
Yeah, it's Tony Thompson, man, from the Colorado Spartans, man. We appreciate it. Danny Bailey, a great guy, man. Helps Mile High Sports keep it rolling. Our producer, Nick Arch, amazing guy. My partner for the last 13 years, Alex Ramirez. You guys make this show. We love you, Denver, Colorado. We'll be back next week as the Broncos take on the New York Giants.
Yay.